Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the 2023 top 10s as we're going to look at my number 10 welterweight in the world right now at 147 pounds. The former world title challenger, Abel Ramos. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So, Abel Ramos, 32 years old, veteran. It was tough trying to pick a number 10 fighter to bust into the welterweight division. Abel Ramos was not in it last year. He had lost early in the year to an unknown opponent. You know, kind of been written off a little bit, like maybe he was too old. And then he squared off against Cody Crowley, who's a respected fighter on the rise, you know, contender on the rise. And he would lose a close majority decision in a really good action fight. So, you know, for me, going back and looking over his entire resume, you know, that loss did hurt him, but that fighter has since lost to his nephew, Jesus Ramos. And I think the guy's name was Luke Santa Maria or something like that. You know, it was tough when Cody Crowley's such a respected fighter and Abel Ramos bounces back and has a strong performance against Crowley. It's tough to not put Ramos in the top 10 based on what everybody else is doing around them. So, you know, I really, you know, sat down on it, split some hairs, and I awarded Abel Ramos with the number 10 spot this year, heading into 2024. Overall, he's 27, 6-2 with 21 knockouts. He's the WBC's number 9 contender. Abel Ramos at this point, I think, is looked at as more of a stepping stone, you know, kind of a gatekeeper type guy. And that could get him fights, especially him still being aligned with the PBC. I think that could definitely still get him fights with guys in the top 10 that he hasn't faced yet. Particularly fighters like, you know, Keith Thurman, if Keith Thurman wants to make a comeback and fight somebody decent. You got, you know, Boots Ennis, Mario Barrios, Amanta Stanionis. These are all guys in the top 10 that are with the PBC that could definitely, you know, take a look at them and do that. And then there's other fighters that are with the PBC, you know, that are trying to make a move or stay busy that might want to take on a guy like Ramos to boost them up. If they can pull out the victory, they might be willing to take that risk. So Abel Ramos, not sure what opportunities he gets this year, but I do think, like I said, he's viewed that way, and I do think some fighters are going to take a risk on that. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him in there against a top-tier fighter. Probably not a title shot at this point, but you never know. Maybe second half of the year, once the titles get cleared up, because I think Terrence Crawford's moving to 154, and gonna give up 3 of his 4 belts. You know, the three of the belts that he has left. I think Abel Ramos, you never know, he might get an opportunity at some point. So, as long as he stays busy and keeps fighting, Abel Ramos will get the opportunity. So, that's it. That's what I got. That's my 2023 top 10s on my number 10 welterweight in the world right now, the former world title challenger, Abel Ramos. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. 1 second, guys. You've been hit with the truth.